Hi, everybody. Started a little bit early because I want to. I'm gonna let my followers know that I am streaming. Okay. All right. What should I look at? What if I look at my worms first? I'm gonna play some music out loud. I don't know how to set up music otherwise. Alrighty. Been a long time since I've used this camera. Alright. Here we go. Giving him some air. Lots of little rotifers in little, what's this? Oh, you know what? I need to bring up the chat. Who is this? What is that? Is that a little stunter right there? This is a very, very strange organism that has taken root on this slide. I believe it's a oomycete, oomycete, and it seems to have captured many a rotifer. They get stuck on it, and I wonder if it's on purpose, because I've only seen rotifers stuck on it. See, this is a rotifer as well. It's waking up. Oh, you can see its eyes. Hello. How you feeling? You doing alright, bud? You stuck? Now this is Arcella. Testate amoeba. I wonder if I can find any ones that are moving, active. That one's alive, or it seems to be. I think my headphones are gonna die, which sucks. And my music just stopped, which is also strange. I don't know. Should I keep doing music? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going until, I don't know. Oh boy. Whoops. Two viewers. Anyway. Well. Some goop. As always. Oh, there's more up here. Much more. Many more. Hello, everybody. All two of you. I'm bored. I'm lonely. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for some input, some feedback. I'm not sure what I should do. I came into this so excited, I barely had a plan. My plan is to just look around at some funny guys. I wonder what that is. Is it moving on its own, or is it moving because of... Oh, a heliozoa! What been seeing a lot of these fellas on this slide. Heliozoa are a type of amoeba as well, although amoebas, they're not necessarily related organisms. Amoeba is more akin to saying they are bipedal or they fly or something of the like. I'm not saying that amoeba are bipedal or they fly. I'm just saying amoeba is the type of movement that these organisms do, and that's how they're classified. But this heliozoa is a little different than most amoeba. Oh my gosh, and there's another amoeba behind it. How fun. Amoeba party. A baby. A baby, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Wait up. Where did that baby go? Where? Yeah. Uh, there was a baby. I don't know. This could be a little boring. Who knows? That's a stentor caruleus. Right there, right there. And hang on a minute. Is that what I think it is? No, it wasn't what I thought it was, unfortunately. That's just a little rotifer. And I love rotifers in their own respect, but I thought it was a tardigrade. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta look at some goop. I don't know when you said that. I just glanced at the chat. Also, hi, Danny. Thank you for attending my streams. You're so nice. Thank you for showing interest in my interests. I look at goop every day of my life, and I gotta tell ya, sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta look at some goop. I hope that we see the baby again. This right here, this massive square of rainbow, is a piece of plastic that I put under the slide so that they wouldn't get crushed. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, I have 4 under here, but this one has migrated to the center of the slide, which is a little unfortunate because I can't see things that are underneath it. Woo, that's a long boy. That right there is a long boy. Stentor caruleus. Majestic. Oh, majestic and behind a square of plastic once again. Yeah. Oh, hey. I bet I know what that is. This right here looks like a little chunk of Stentor caruleus. It's called stentorin. Yeah. And it's just a chunk of them. They leave their pigment everywhere. They're really beautiful blue-green pigment. They leave it everywhere that they are injured, killed, the like. Yeah. Damn. This crazy fungus, not fungus. I want to know what it is. Oh. What is that? Subway footlong, $5 footlong. What was it? $5 foot long, $6 foot long. How much is a Subway? I used to like Subway way too much when I was a child. I was uncultured. What is that? Oh. Okay. That's Loxodies, I think. Anyway, that thing. Hi, babe. Oh, how you doing in the city? The lag is very intense, just so you know. I forgot to say that. The lag is really bad. So if I don't see your message, yeah, Wawa forever. I didn't even know Wawa existed when I was a kid, so I'll give myself a break on that one. I know what this is. This is also a rotifer, but he's sleeping. She, actually. All Deloitte rotifers are female. R.I.P. Pavlov, you would have loved that. uh, uh, funny jokes. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice, though. I want to go to the beach. Summertime. I need to go to the beach. Didn't go to the beach last summer because of you know what. You guys, it's like your friends. My friends are friends with each other. You're talking to each other in my live stream group chat. Stunter. Oh, too fast. Too fast. I'm still captivated by this nasty. Uh-huh. These rotifers got stuck for a long. Yes, I am doing it via OBS. So this is my old microscope camera, which is why it looks a little less colorful, a little less fun. I can still make it colorful. Um, but it's a little grayed out, a little grainy, you know. So you can see my fantastic face and my fantastic microbes at the same frickin' time, which is spectacular because I'm a genius. So there's 3 viewers. I wonder who's the 3rd viewer. Well, it says 3 concurrent viewers. I don't know what concurrent means. This is a Vorticella. I haven't seen too much of them on the slide until recently. I love them. They're like little flowers of the microcosmos. They are like little flower vacuums. This one's pointing straight up, so you can't really tell because this slide is very thick instead of the sliver of water that I usually look at. This one has a couple stuff. Yeah, I want to do it on my phone more, like later. Like this is just a test. Yeah, I tried uploading a background. It didn't work, and then it was 3:30, and I was like, well, time to get going. But yeah, you can see its helical stalk attached to the slide. Pretty cool. Ah, pretty pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, I guess. What would make things more interesting? Is this interesting? Hello. This is this isn't Kim, but this is, you know, could be Arthur. It could be Bartholomew. It could be none of those guys, but all I know is that this person This worm came from Kim the Third. Wait, you can't see my hand. The Third. And he's really cute. Belly's full of something. Something or other. Yeah. He's just chilling out. He's just chilling and maxing. So relaxing. I think that we're looking at him upside down. Although I'm not sure. Like, his mouth is facing towards us. Does that make sense? And you can see his cute little cat mouth. And this structure right here is his pharynx, which is this thing right here. A lot more simple than ours, but still pretty impressive for a microscopic organism. You want to go out and do some stuff, little guy? Or are you just gonna sit here chilling? These flatworms are kind of lazy if they're not hungry, which it looks like he's very much not hungry. But you can see his powerful cilia are kind of drawing in all these particles, stuff like that. They're constantly beating. Don't know why, because they use them to swim, and even ciliates, their cilia don't beat constantly. When they're stationary, their cilia are still, and they're just hairs that don't move. Oh, what is he doing? But flatworm cilia are always moving, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they use it for reasons other than locomotion. Who frickin' knows? Not me. Not me in the slightest. That's a little monogonont rotifer right there. Monogon. No. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I used to say monogonotoid. That's not right. He's dummy thick because he's ate so much damn food. Because they're fat little guys that I love so much, and they deserve to gorge themselves. So I give them all of the food they could ever want, need, or desire. Before I was kind of starving them, but I didn't have any food to give them, so that was a little sad. But they're better now because they have big, fat stentors. Big, fat stentors to eat. Wonder if we can find another wormy. There's some even bluer stentors. They're blue, dabba dee ba da da. He's lost in the sauce, the blue sauce. He's chasing the blue dragon. That one looks like it ate a rotifer. Jeez. Imagine being a single. Imagine being microscopic. Like you're a microscopic human. You have cells, galore. You're complex. And this massive thing with only one cell sucks you in and swallows you in its gullet and slowly digests you. Imagine how horrifying that is. Act is that. Which thing? You can see, yeah, he big. What thing were you referring to, though? I want to tell you what it is if I know. I can try and find it again if you'd like. Wish there wasn't so much of a lag. LOL. all this nast, all this goop, and what do I have to show for it? Big stenter, yeah. Very true. Whoa. What is that now? Oh, it's one of those rocks that I see. I see these rocks a lot that have these really beautiful, bright red inclusions in them. And I don't know what they are, but they captivate me because they're just so beautiful. I wonder, yeah, they don't react to the polarized light, but yeah. I'm gonna start my music again because that was nice. I don't know why it paused. Oh, you know what? My headphones died. Straight up. Which is sad. But I can use my microphone. Scope phone. Microscope. Anyway. Yeah. I see a lot of really beautiful rocks. When I'm looking here and there and everywhere. Oh. Yeah. You also see a lot of near perfect shapes in the microcosmos, which I very much appreciate. Oh, there's a mud puppy. Hello. You see these crazy geometrical shapes down here. Yeah, big F. You see all those, like, kind of lightning bolt stretch mark looking lines that are on the slide. I betcha that's fungus as well. The longer I keep slides like this, the more grows on them, which is very interesting to watch. They really do. They're everywhere. And they can be, I mean, I feel like the bigger a shape is, the harder it is to be, like, perfect naturally. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that's, like, a thing. That's just how I feel. Anyway. There's our worm again. Chilling in the same spot as he was last time. Got bonked on the nose by a Halteria, which are these guys that you see floating all around, bouncing all around. They are called the jumping ciliate. Well, nobody calls them that anymore, but like in the 1800s. There's the jumping ciliate, the trumpet ciliate, the other drawing blanks here on live camera. But yeah, they really named everything fun little things that they thought that they looked like. There's the purse ciliate. I think like a couple separate people actually named like two separate organisms the purse ciliate because I don't know, they look like purses. They don't look like purses. One of them's Bursaria, which just has a massive mouth, and they are kind of terrifying. And here we can see two different kinds of rotifers next to each other. This is a deltoid rotifer. They're very, very dear to my heart.
even though they are named after leeches, because they look like leeches. But I love them so much, so I do not care. Because look at, they have little antennae. Some of them do, but I just think they look so silly. And some of them can have up to 5 eyes, which is pretty impressive. I feel like I've focused on this exact spot of goop so many times because I thought it was a worm every time. Little inchworm. Yeah, they inchworm along for sure. They go ring, ring, ring. I moved the slide so much. I was looking at something, but yeah. Anyway, let's change places. Change slides. Now we're gonna look at Yam's slide, see what's going on there. Probably not much. I can actually see them with my eyes, so I can look around and check. See if they're out in the open. Most of the time they're not. They really like rummaging through the goop because that's where they find their food and that's where they hide from predators, even though there's no predators, on the slide. It's just their instinct. But they're nice and safe with me. This one, I noticed, this slide has a lot more tardigrades than the other one. Oh, it looks like this one tried to get eaten a little bit. If you see on the bottom, it's a little screwed up. But Stentors have amazing healing abilities. You can't really see it very well on this one, but they have these organelles, which are like little circles of, they're little structures inside of the cell. Single cell versions of organs, and Stentors have a string of what are called micronuclei, and the micronuclei are, I believe, in charge of, they keep the genetic information, I think, much like our own cell's nuclei. But a baby, look at how little, oh, the baby, oh, so tiny baby, oh, so little. Oh, he's a new baby. He's newborn. Born just the other day, maybe. Little one. See if he tries to eat something. Usually the babies are pretty bad at hunting. Oh, he tried to eat that mud puppy, did you see? Silly. Even the big ones can barely eat the mud puppies. Oh. Because the mud puppies actually can change their shape. The shape of their shells that they have. Welcome to the world, little boy. My sunshine. They can change the shape of their cells when they, their cell, when they try to get eaten, when things try to eat them. so that they make themselves harder to swallow, which is pretty cool. Yeah. His tummy full of little sparklies. He's a little jelly bean full of glitter. He's checking out the edge of the world. I wonder. Yeah, okay, well. I wonder if we can find another wormy. Or something equally interesting. And after this, I was thinking about maybe just, checking out some of my samples that I have to, I don't know, just see what's out there. Because it's pretty, pretty crazy, the stuff that I see. He went, so the cover slip is like right here, and then the water is like, suctioned to the top of the cover slip, but when the cover slip ends, it kind of fades down in a sort of meniscus. Um, and so it doesn't go just like this, like there's a wall, but there's like a space underneath past the cover slip that he can like slide underneath. And they really like doing that because it's a really high oxygen environment. I think like that's probably why they like doing it. Because I've seen them do it a lot. I've seen a lot of organisms do that, especially multicellular organisms, really like hanging out at the edges of the cover slide, right underneath, right where I can't see them. Um, because it's just such a thin amount of water that oxygen can really, really just get in there, and they can breathe all they want to, and it's great. But yeah. Lots of stentors. They seem to be happy. Even though they get eaten sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna see if maybe... Yes, you can kind of see this one's... I was talking about earlier. You can kind of see this one's micronuclei. They're like a string of pearls. Do you see that? Little circles running down the side of the organism. And those are all little tiny, little individual ones. Little nuclei. And as long as the stentor is left with one of those intact, it can always regenerate. Which is pretty impressive. But regeneration is really no big deal in the microcosmos. It's just so darn dangerous out there. Yeah. Oh, hey. I bet that's, oh. Yeah, wait, what is that? Oh, yeah, okay. It's just a paramecium. The famous paramecium. They can be pretty boring sometimes. They're very, very common. A bunch came in my stentor culture. Otherwise, I don't actually see them very often, or at least this kind. The classic slipper. This is the slipper ciliate, what they called the slipper ciliate in the 1800s. You know, they eat bacteria. They just hang around. Not very, not very compelling necessarily, to me at least. I'm sure that there are people who will go on about paramecium, but I don't know too much about single-celled organisms. A little bit, but not too much. Yeah. So yeah, do you guys want to see my tardigrade culture? Do you guys want to see... I could pull out... Ooh, you can see this one's micronuclei really, really bad. Really, really well. That one ate a bunch of Archilla. These testane amoeba that you see everywhere. Kind of orangey red circles depending on how old they are. The older they are, the more orange they get, because the iron from the water leaks into their shell and dyes it red the longer they're in existence, which is pretty cool. This one's a little dented. Okay, well, have fun. You're coming back. Be safe on the train. Love you. See ya. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Oh my gosh, it's a little euglenoid. Oh, love these guys. Yeah. Oh, little baby. We found the little baby again. Oh, you can kind of see him. You can see his shadow in the meniscus. He's just exploring around. Oh, hello, new person. This is baby potato. He's zooming. They love to zoom. They like to zoom and they like to spin around when they do it. It's really cute. Sometimes they do. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh, sure. I'm glad that you had a good time and enjoy your lunch. I'm also getting hungry, even though I already had lunch. You're in a different time zone, aren't you? Anyway, bye. Thank you for coming. may just, ew. I may look at my other samples. I don't have any more pre-prepared slides, but I do have many, many samples that I can also examine that have crazy stuff. Not too crazy. Oh, wow, everybody's gone except for one person. And that person could be me. I don't know. I could be adding a viewer because I think that I might be watching on my phone as well. But if I'm not alone, thanks for sticking around. Yeah. Anyway, let's look at some tardigrades. Let's do that for ourselves. Oh, whoa, hang on, I gotta fix something. Excuse me. Just, fixing something. Pardon me. Uh-oh. This is concerning. Oh my god.